Hi there, I'm Dana. Welcome to this week's video. I've been in this business for about 14 years now, and I've noticed something that makes me excited, really, and that is that more and more parents are voicing their concerns around their children's sleep. And they're voicing their concerns around older children not sleeping well. Now, I think 14 years ago, I think people were a bit shy or maybe a little uncomfortable to admit that their 5-year-old or their 8-year-old or even their 10-year-old was still not sleeping great. I get it, right? You don't really want to go around telling everybody that your 10-year-old is still sleeping in your bed. But I have noticed a bit of an evolution around that, and I think it's because sleep has become more of a hot topic, especially recently. More and more people are investigating their own sleep, learning about sleep, educating themselves about sleep, and realizing that, you know what, it's actually not okay that your 5-year-old is up 3 times a night. We know that children in particular need to sleep 10 to 12 hours of consolidated nighttime sleep. And if they have the skills to do that, that is the one time in our life when sleep is perfect. I mean, sleep is perfection when we're children. It starts to fall apart as we get older and older, but it is perfection in childhood. So let's try to make that happen for every child. If that's the one time it's perfect, let's make sure it's perfect, right? So I love that people are coming forward, asking for help, not really being sure what to do with their older children. So I'm going to give you a few tips here today. If you've got an older child that's still not sleeping great, I want to help you solve that problem. The first thing you need to do is educate your child. Now, I love the website sleepforkids.org. Has some great child-friendly sleep education. If you're not sure how to approach the topic or you're not sure what to teach your child, that is a great resource. They also have printable bedtime charts and get sort of interactive activities that the kids can do. So that's a great place to start if you're not sure how to bring up the topic. But you want to help your child understand that it's actually really important for their body and their brain and their overall health and wellness that they're sleeping better than they are. It's going to make a big difference for them. It's going to make a big difference for you. And it's going to really improve the quality of life. Once you get a little bit of buy-in about why they need to do this, then try to keep things positive. I like reward charts for older children. I love the idea that we're working towards a goal, that you understand it's going to be a bit challenging and she's going to have to make some changes. And then that's okay. And let's try to keep it positive. So maybe you put, you sleep in your own bed, you get a reward in the morning. I do find that rewards work better if they can be as immediate as possible. So I'm not a huge fan of making kids collect numbers of stickers or stars until they get their reward. I just don't find that that's as effective for really reinforcing the behavior you want to see. So if she stays in her own bed all night and she hasn't done that in 5 years, that is worth celebrating, right? That deserves a reward. So you want to make sure that you really honor her, that she's done something tough with that reward in the morning. Now, often with older children, the problem is they're parent dependent, meaning that they believe I can only sleep if you lay down beside me or I come to your bed and lay in your bed. So they've hooked themselves to this idea that you need to be there or they can't sleep. If you fall asleep with your children every night, then I guarantee you at least once or twice they're going to have a wake up where they're either coming to you or you're going back to them. Right? You're right. You know I'm right. So a great solution to that is pick up a copy of the Sleep Sense program. Now it says toddlers, but it really applies to every child who is parent dependent. And that is a very gentle process of basically weaning yourself out of her sleep picture so that the child begins to feel confident and comfortable with falling asleep on her own and then staying asleep through the night. And that's going to make a huge difference to the quality of her nighttime sleep and also to yours because you won't have a visitor showing up at your bedside. Thanks so much for watching today. Sleep well.